So if you have been subscribed to this channel ever since the incident at Trump's rally on July 13th, then you will know I have latched on to the theory that the person on the roof that snipers had taken out was not Thomas Matthew Crooks. That I am heavily invested in this whole Maxwell Yearick rabbit hole, and that is only because news and media name dropped Maxwell Yearick as the suspect before Thomas Matthew Crooks. It is also not just the fact that news and media had name dropped Maxwell Yearick, but also any photos that has come out of the suspect, especially where he's lying prone on the roof and the supposed deceased photo, all look more like Maxwell Yearick as opposed to Thomas Matthew Crooks. Now, even though that person on the roof looks like Maxwell Yearick, I cannot prove that's Maxwell Yearick on the roof. But he has the history, he has the MO. He has attended multiple Trump rallies in the past where he has become very hostile, to the point that he was actually arrested during one rally back in 2016 in Pennsylvania. But it wasn't just Maxwell Yearick who was arrested during Trump's 2016 Pittsburgh rally. Maxwell Yearick had two other accomplices. Lisa Cooler and Keenan Hooper were also arrested during this 2016 Pittsburgh rally assault. We might also have video and photographic proof that Keenan Hooper also attended Trump's 2024 July 13th Pittsburgh rally as well. As per the newly released body cam footage, officers stated in that body cam they detained multiple individuals they deemed suspicious.
And we have somebody detained, correct?
There were I don't know.
People detained on this side. Our guy that was just up here told me that there's a guy detained who's the owner of the bike. And I said, no, I think that's the owner of the bike. Yeah, basically when I got
We've been up here, so we wouldn't know that information.
A person on Twitter attended Trump's rally. They captured video footage of this other person being arrested. They also took photographs of this person.
Don't make it worse. Come on, guys. Thank you.
This is big because this person inside this tent looks exactly like Keenan Hooper. If this is not Keenan Hooper, then we have another case of twins happening at this rally. This person named Lala on Twitter says, "I was there. Within 5 to 10 minutes after the shots, cops had this guy in cuffs trying to quickly get him in a tent. People leaving thought he was the shooter, hurled water bottles at him, calling him a piece of you-know-what. No idea what he did or who he is." She clarifies why she took the photos because once again, people thought that this man they had in handcuffs was the shooter, so she took pictures of this individual. Now, apparently, I am not alone thinking that this is Keenan Hooper. As multiple people in this Twitter post point out, that's Hooper. That's Keenan Hooper. One person, a Randall Richards, says, "Every feature matches," and it's true. Every feature matches of this person they are arresting inside this tent to Keenan Hooper. Another person says, "Anyone notice that the agent walking him is the counter sniper that was in the fetal position on the roof while the shots rang out?" Another person says, "He looks like he could be the accomplice to the guy Roger J. Stone Jr. had pegged as the shooter from when they were arrested together previous," which that person was, of course, Maxwell Yearick. Now look, I cannot confirm or deny whether this man in this photograph is indeed Keenan Hooper. Everybody in the world supposedly has a twin, but Keenan Hooper does have previous history of assaults at Trump's rally. He has been arrested before in Pittsburgh in 2016 for assault at Trump's rally. So like I said, I cannot confirm this is Keenan Hooper, and that is only because no official name has been given to this individual who had been detained at Trump's rally. I can say I am 98% sure or 99% sure this is Keenan Hooper. And the reason why I am 1% not sure is because, again, no name has been given. If this person does indeed turn out to be Keenan Hooper, then this gives a little bit more credence that that person on the roof was indeed Maxwell Yearick. Yes, we cannot 100% say that that was Maxwell Yearick on the roof. It does look exactly like him, but we can't say without a doubt that's Maxwell Yearick. But now, if this does turn out to be Keenan Hooper, now we have Maxwell Yearick's prior accomplice also attending and being arrested at the 2024 rally. We also have a photo of what looks like Maxwell Yearick being detained or arrested at the rally as well. Is it possible this was the individual that officers originally saw? They may have arrested Maxwell Yearick and they were told to stand down. They were told to let him go. There were news reports that did come out that an officer or officers encountered the suspect, then backed off. They backed away. This would also fall in line with theories that the counter sniper who was focusing on the suspect was told to back down. Everything points to Yearick. Absolutely nothing points to Thomas Matthew Crooks. The MO, the narrative, the agenda, nothing points to Thomas Matthew Crooks. So we have to ask ourselves, if that was indeed Maxwell Yearick on the roof, then who was Thomas Matthew Crooks? There are YouTube channels now releasing videos of Thomas Matthew Crooks' family. Yes, that video footage is out there, but they are saying we have to go after Thomas Matthew Crooks' family. We need answers from Thomas Matthew Crooks' family. Harass Thomas Matthew Crooks' family. This is the dangers of always following the mainstream narrative and not having an individual thought. Yes, not everything is a conspiracy theory, but not everything is always as you're told as well. Is it possible that Thomas Matthew Crooks was at the rally? Could he have been another accomplice of Maxwell Yearick? Yes, that's always possible. But I have not seen any credible videos or photos that I can say also that is 100% without a doubt Thomas Matthew Crooks. There is one photo news and media seems to be floating around, and you have to ask yourselves, where did they get this photo from? And this person in this photo looks like that person on Twitter named Jew-Gazing, who originally said he was Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Trump, I hate Republicans, but you have the wrong guy. Now, again, I'm not saying Thomas Matthew Crooks is innocent. He may have been a easily manipulated patsy and he was at the rally, but we should not be going after his family. If Thomas Matthew Crooks was not at the rally, then this kind of strengthens the theory that agendas were crossed. They built Thomas Matthew Crooks' background as someone being a person causing a school pow-pow event. He was bullied, he was a loner, he had little to no friends. He sat by himself during lunch. They picked on him because of his clothes. Thomas Matthew Crooks is a 20-year-old man who holds down a job, who went to college for 2 years. Yet, everything from news and media comes directly from his school, his high school, his classmates. What does his classmates, his high school years, have to do with what took place at Trump's rally? Why are news, media, and the powers that be focusing so hard on Thomas Matthew Crooks' high school years? Why are they not focusing on his college years? Can't they interview any of his college teachers or anybody that went to college with him? Can they not interview anybody from his place of work? No, everybody they've interviewed went to high school with Thomas Matthew Crooks, and they all follow that same narrative of a person who causes a school pow-pow event. This is much bigger than people are making this out to be. We may have, for the first time, them caught in a lie when it comes to making false flags, when it comes to them creating these false flag events. They slipped up. They said they have Thomas Matthew Crooks' DNA on the roof almost instantly getting a hit back, even though Thomas Matthew Crooks has no criminal history. He's not in the criminal system. No one's asking where they got the DNA from to match the DNA on the roof. We have seen the exact same thing play out in other true crime cases. Police investigators would collect suspicious DNA. That suspicious DNA would not match to anybody that has a criminal record. So it would take them quite a while to find their suspect. They would eventually find the suspect that matches the DNA, but it would take them quite a while because, again, they have no records in the criminal system. Thomas Matthew Crooks, who also has no criminal record, criminal history, they almost instantly got a hit back, and that hit being Thomas Matthew Crooks, and nobody asked any questions. This is not the only time they had slipped up early. News and media had also slipped up. We also heard reports where Thomas Matthew Crooks' white van had explosives in it. You can see on video them towing the van away. Then we heard no more about this van. News and media now release articles saying Thomas Matthew Crooks' car, his Hyundai Sonata, had explosives in it at the scene, at the rally. The white van then was swept under the rug, and we heard no more about this white van until this new body cam footage came out, and you can hear police officers say that somebody is deceased, or possibly deceased, inside the van.
Any LE?
No, that's incorrect.
I will try to confirm.
In the van. Did he survive? Copy.
Could this person in the van actually be Maxwell Yearick's third accomplice, the female accomplice that was seen and arrested at Trump's 2016 Pittsburgh rally? If Maxwell Yearick has no involvement, where is Maxwell Yearick? Why is he not speaking out? Why is he giving no statement whatsoever? He had a Facebook, and people had noticed that Facebook was scrubbed. Why is he not speaking out? There is a rumor that his family in Arizona has filed a missing persons report. I cannot confirm or deny that is true. I'm still looking into that. But it still begs the question, why is he not speaking out? In any case, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.